Virgo, thank you for clicking on this video. I am Mizolette, and this is Mystic Mizolette Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. So let's get started. If this is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus of Virgo, Virgo, your deck, sorry, of Virgo. And if you're finding this reading is not resonating with you, then go ahead and check your other signs. And if your other signs are not resonating with you, maybe I just don't resonate with you, and that's fine. There's a lot of readers out here on YouTube, so you can find somebody that you do resonate with. So Virgo, how I like to get started is I start with your stars for the month of May 2020, then we'll go into the cards. So, how are you, Virgo? Just want to clear out the energy a little bit. I asked the Barbary Tarot who was next, and it's my Virgos, and this is actually my last video, so I was happy I pulled this so I didn't have to keep playing games with it. So Virgo, you are next. Let me go ahead and put some Florida water on my hands. Virgo, if you're looking for a personal reading from me, check the description box below. You can also find me on the Instant Go app. You know, you can get on the app, download the app on your phone, and ask questions. You can call and text me from your phone. You can also get a video just like this from mysticmizolette.com. So here we go, Virgo. Virgo, this month is going to be a lot of mental energy for you, a mental energy surrounding your work, and mental energy surrounding your love and finances. So, you know, Gemini is your natural ruler, and so everything is moving into the natural house of Gemini, of Mercury, which is Gemini, right? So first we're going to start off in Scorpio, though. Seventh house full moon. Sorry, I'm a little bit tongue-tied, and that could be just because of Mercury. I'm talking about Mercury. So forgive me. I'm trying to download these messages and give them to you the best that I can. So on the 7th of May, we start off with the full moon in Scorpio. That Scorpio house is your third house. So your third house is all about communication, all about neighbors, community, networking, that type of thing. So it's also really going to shine a light on your thinking. Like, how are you thinking? What is your process of thinking? What are you thinking about? Like, do you get up in the morning like, I'm so happy, I'm happy to be alive, this is amazing, this is a great day? Or do you wake up like that F my life type of mentality and perspective? Because this is the month where a light is going to get shown on your beliefs about, you know, how you communicate to yourself. And if you're talking negative to yourself, I think you're going to start to see it and change it with the full moon. So I invite you to do some thought work around yourself, and really it could be anything, Virgo, like anything that you're thinking negative about towards yourself. It's time to change that thought process, okay? And on the 12th, Mercury comes into that natural house of Gemini, which this is your ruler. So it's all about communication. This is a good time to clear the air. Like, maybe there's some things that have gone unsaid and you just want to say what you have to say. You're going to say it this month, Virgo. There could be some deals that are in negotiations and they might wrap up at this time, but during the Venus retrograde, which starts the next day, you don't want to go ahead and start anything new, like no new negotiations, no new deals. And my nose is a little bit runny, so excuse me, I'm going to step away for a minute. Thank you for waiting, Virgo. So, as I was saying, on the 13th and the 14th, Venus, which is already in Gemini, is going to retrograde. And so, it's going to retrograde for 40 days, 6 weeks, which is until about the end of June. So at this time, you're not going to want to change anything about yourself, Virgo. Like, don't go getting no plastic surgery. Don't go getting a tattoo. Don't get a haircut. Don't dye your hair a crazy color. You know, don't change anything about your appearance at this time. Also, if you change anything, it'll be mostly like reevaluating things. Like, maybe you've already made a change, but now you're going to make another adjustment. And that could be surrounding love and money, because Venus rules love and money. You'll also think about how you want to be seen. Like, how are you being seen? How do you want to be seen? And what changes can you make to be seen the way that you want to be seen, right? This is also a good time to restart anything. Like, maybe there was a project that you started in the past and now you can go back and finish that project. Or return to somebody, like maybe somebody's coming back to you or you're returning to somebody. This could also be a job. The most obvious thing is like you could be returning to a job that you already left previously with this energy, but you're going to go back over some things with your work. Like your work right now is in fluctuation. Like you might be changing jobs, but you might find that it's just a lateral move. Like you're not going to be making more money. You might have more responsibility because even with Venus retrograde in the 10th house, you might be working more than you're already working, Virgo. So that's why I said calm yourself down with meditation, with yoga, with Tai Chi, with journaling, with something, because you're going to be thinking a lot and you're going to be working a lot. And, you know, you just need to kind of find a balance this month. So on the 14th, Mars is in Pisces, which is your 7th house. So this is where you're going to be taking action. So action in relationships. You know, so maybe there's something, like I said, you want to say. You're probably going to be the one that's going to step up and say, hey, I got to take action and say what I need to say to mend this relationship or to break this relationship. Like, I'm done with this and I got to say what I need to say, you know. So everything's all about relationships with you. Do what you need to do and say what you need to say. The sun is entering Gemini. Sun is entering that same 10th house of Gemini on the 21st, and then the next day there's a new moon in that 10th house. So this is all about new beginnings. You're going to get some new opportunities in work. You're going to get new beginnings, you know, around your work and career. Like I said, you're thinking about things, you want to change things, but maybe you're held back a little bit, but eventually you're going to change things. And it has to be something that makes you happy. Like with Venus is all about happiness, like fairness. Are you being treated fairly? Are you treating people fairly? Like, is your job a place that makes you happy? And if it's not, you will make changes to be happy. So that's what this month is about. And Virgo, you're a mutable sign, so you're able to really adapt with and go with the flow. And you're also smart. Like, you can really navigate these choppy waters. Like, there's going to be some choppy waters, but be creative, be patient, use your mind to navigate, you know, mentally. Like, if you find that you have some challenges, really just change your perspective, change your way of thinking about it. Like, if you're thinking, like I was telling my mom this story the other day, and she's not a Virgo, but it's funny because it's in line with what I'm talking about right now. Sorry. But she was like, oh my God, my stimulus check, where's my stimulus check? You know, and I told her, hey, back off. You know, you got to let go and let God, you know, and just see yourself already with the stimulus check. See it already in your account, you know, like, and that's mental work that you have to do. So that's what I'm saying. I extend that to you. You got to do some visualization and some mental work, along with some physical work and some real work. And like I said, my nose is itching, so you might run into some luck too. Like a few other signs have had my nose itching in these readings. So that's what I have for your stars, my lovely Virgos. So if you're looking for a personal reading, check the description box below. Like I said, you can find me on Instant Go. And I want to go ahead and get right into your cards. I'm going to use the Hoodoo Tarot for you. It's by Tayana Lee McQuiller. Let's see, what do I need to know for Virgos, May of 2020? Thank you, Spirit, guys. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Creator, for these messages for my Virgos. Thank you for using me as a vessel to deliver these messages in the best way possible. Thank you for the many blessings that you give. Alrighty, Virgo, May of 2020. What messages do you need to see? Virgo, May of 2020. What messages do you need to see, my lovely Virgos, for May of 2020? Let's see. Alrighty, so let me pull your cards, and then we'll get started. Oh, my lovely Virgo. My lovely Virgos, I love your cards. And I think they fall right in line with what I was talking about. So you start off with the 6 of coins, and in this one it's like rolling the dice, like taking a chance. But in the traditional tarot, it's even give and take. You know, like you're feeling like right now you want even give and take, whether that be in a relationship, whether that be in a job situation, whatever that is in life, you want it to be equal give and take. You know, you don't want it to be a gamble. You don't want to take any risks. You don't want to take any chances, okay? And then coming up, crossing that is the Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Pentacles, but it's coming up reversed. So this way it's like waiting for your ships to come in. This way they've already come in. So you found somebody that, or something that is giving you an equal give and take. You found something, it's already here, that's giving you an equal give and take. And on the bottom is the Daughter of Baskets, which is the Page of Cups. And so the Page of Cups is always about giving an offer. Like somebody's giving you an offer, Virgo. And it's a small offer. I don't know if you really like this offer, but it's an offer of love. It could be an invitation. It could be a job offer, like an opportunity to start something new. And it could be like the Father of Knives, which is the King of Swords. He could have been the one giving you the offer. So you could have been dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Virgo. And he tried to give you this offer, but in this card, you know, maybe you didn't like that offer either. Even his little basket of stuff doesn't look too appealing to you, you know, and he doesn't look too appealing either. So I think you're kind of bored with that offer. You got the Four of Cups. It's like you're disappointed with that offer, Virgo. You're not taking that offer from this person. It's like you want real love. You want something real, and whatever that he has to offer is not real at this time because you're not feeling it. And you probably could have other choices too. But you got the Eight of Baskets, which is the Eight of Cups. And so in this card, I like it because he's walking away, but he's walking towards you. So with this, with the Venus energy that's going retrograde, somebody who left could be returning from the past. You know, and this could be that person that was trying to give you an offer, but maybe now they have a better one. Or this could be somebody different, because like I said, this guy, you probably just was not feeling him. But this guy, he looks a little bit like, okay, he left. Maybe he might be coming back to tell you something. Or this could be you, Virgo, you know, with all that communication energy in your stars. Maybe there's something that you need to do to correct a relationship. Maybe you ghosted somebody and now you want to go back and say something, you know, like at the time maybe you weren't able to say it, but during this time you might find the courage to say it, you know. And so how you're seeing things is the Mother of Knives, which is the Queen of Swords. So here's that air energy again, that Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. So this is how you're seeing things. Like, I feel like you have cut somebody the hell off. But we've got the King and the Queen of Swords here. So you probably cut this king, or he left, or you left him, like I said, and then you cut him off because you're not taking any bull. And he also hurt you. He could have broke your heart. Yeah, he could have gave you this little meaningless offer that you didn't like or that you didn't want. Like, you felt like you deserved more. You felt like you deserve equal give and take. And if you're not going to get it, then you're going to be out. You're not waiting anymore for equal give and take. You're going to be out. And so here's you being out. Here's how they see you, as the Chariot. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have Cancer in your chart, but they see you as moving on and having success in your life. So that's how they see you. And then in the highest hopes and wishes, you've got the Father of Sticks, which is the King of Wands. So you've got a lot of kings here. You've got a lot of people in your cards. So maybe this is somebody that you want to come back. Maybe you had a choice between offers. And so this is somebody, this King of Wands is somebody that was passionate about things. He had fire for you. And you had that, or this is what you really want, Virgo. You want somebody that is passionate about what they're doing, passionate about you, you know, passionate about life. Not somebody that you got to pump up every day, and somebody doesn't want to have to pump you up every day, Virgo. That's why I said it's time to work on our mental, so that way we pump up our own star player every day, right? And so at the end, you get the card in, which is the World card. So it's like this is the end of a cycle. Like things are changing and it's moving onto something else. Like you're closing out a cycle, and you're walking away, or somebody's walking away so they can go toward their best life. Like the garden is such a pretty card. It's like, look, I gotta go and be happy. And that's what this is all about, Virgo, is you need to do what you have to do to be happy. And you cut somebody the hell off. And it could have been a partnership because, like I said, the King and the Queen of Swords show up here. But just you were bored with the offer. Like, the offer was not even worth it. Like, what? You want to offer me breadcrumbs when I'm worthy of, like, a whole cake? Right? So let's get into your yes or no question, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And like I said, if it didn't resonate with you, then you know what to do. Alright, Virgo, think of a question, yes or no. I'm going to ask the shells what your answer is. Yes or no, yes or no. Virgo, May of 2020. What is the answer for my Virgos? May of 2020. Yes, no, maybe so. Virgo, your answer is maybe. So maybe yes, maybe no, maybe wait. I think you should wait. You got 3 open. Well, like, I really think you should do it. I think you should do it. Like, maybe, yes. I'm going to say that. I'm feeling that for you because the reason why I'm feeling that is because Mars moves into your 7th house to where you're going to have to take action. So you're feeling like, should I approach somebody? Should I say what I need to say? Yes. In that instance, yes. All right? So your answer is yes. So let's go ahead and ask the Kipper. I've been really feeling the Kipper lately. What you need to see for May of 2020. So Virgo, May of 2020. Thank you for being here, Virgo. I love you. I love you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for checking out my website, mysticmizolette.com. Right now I'm working on it, but stay tuned for that. Alrighty, and I'm also working on some guided meditations, so stay tuned to that, okay? Alrighty, here we go. Virgo, May of 2020. What messages do my Virgos need to see for May of 2020? May of 2020, my Virgos. May of 2020, Virgo. May of 2020, Virgo. Oh my gosh, this card keeps trying to fly out, so I'm going to let it. Virgo, May of 2020. Virgo, May of 2020. May of 2020 for my Virgos. May of 2020 for my Virgos. May of 2020 for my Virgos. Alrighty, I got my 3 cards. And here we go. Alrighty, Virgo, so I want you to play these as your lotto numbers, okay? 32, 12, 36, 5, 3, and 9. Okay? Those are some potential lottery numbers for Virgos for May of 2020. Play the numbers. Alrighty, Virgo. So the first card you got is despair. And this doesn't have to be you, but it could be a little bit of you. Just because I said earlier in your stars about your mental, you know, you're going to be thinking about something and you're going to be reevaluating relationships, you know, so something could have you in your head at night. Something could have you depressed over a situation, anxious, a little bit sad. And I also think that somebody also has this about you. You know, somebody also feels this way about you. You guys are feeling the same way about each other. And the privileged lady is there. So I like to say that my readings are androgynous, meaning you could be male or female. This card could be male or female. If you consider yourself a feminine energy, it could be you, okay? So this privileged lady, like this person is in despair over this person who they feel like is doing better than them. You know, like it's probably like, oh, you broke up with me and now you're doing better than me. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. You know, so they're watching this privileged lady and it's making them feel bad. They're coming from a place of a lower vibration surrounding this privileged lady because, you know, she's going about her best life. She's living her best life. She ain't worried about this person. But somebody is worried about her because they want her and they can't get to her. So that's how I feel, Virgo. It could be you. It could be vice versa. It could be the cross watcher. Somebody is feeling in despair over a feminine energy that is doing better than them. Maybe you broke up with somebody and now they went and found another relationship. They're getting married, having babies, moving on, you know, and it's just leaving you like, dang, like, what was I, chopped liver? And so this person could be at a distance from you as well, you know. It could be that these people are separated, like maybe they broke up and somebody moved across the country or out of the country because distant horizons is here. It could also be, you know, just that mental journey again, that thinking about the situation, regurgitating it in your mind, wondering if you could have did it this way, did it that way. Like, no, go ahead and make the actions that you need to make, Virgo, if you're the one feeling like this. If you're the one feeling like, you know, you need to go see somebody so you can say what you need to say, I think you should do that. Like I said, maybe, yes. All right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end with the romance angels for you. Virgo, what does my Virgo people need to know for May of 2020? Thank you so much again for being here. Book a personal reading with me on Instant Go app, or you can go to mysticmizolette.com, but give that about a week to get up, because after I'm done with this video, then I can go ahead and get started on my website. So thank you so much for being here. Alrighty, May of 2020 for my Virgos. 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 One more for my Virgos, one more. May of 2020 for my Virgos. There we go. Alrighty. Virgo. Uh-oh. Okay, so it came out like this, but I was just shifting them around a little bit. So forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present. So you're going to have to forgive somebody, and it might have been somebody that lied to you, or somebody that broke your heart, somebody that, you know, changed. You thought they were one way and they ended up being a different way. The reason why I say that is because the deception card is here. Somebody's wearing a false mask, you know, and you might just have to forgive that this person is just in a dark place. Like, they came into your life at a time when you might have been in a dark place too, and they just kind of fed off your energy like an energy vampire. And so now you're learning to forgive yourself and forgive this person. And like I said, you might get lucky, but it's saying give your relationship a chance. So maybe you moved on, you've got a new relationship, but you're just kind of wondering, like you're teeter-tottering, you're just wondering. But it's saying work on the relationship that you're already in. If you're not in a relationship, this is work on yourself. Work on the relationship with yourself. You know, start to speak those affirmations to yourself, how much you love yourself, so that real love could come into your life, Virgo. And I kind of want to leave you with one more message, because I don't want to just leave you like that. So let's pull something from the Wild Kuan Yin, which is Alana Fairchild. So my Virgos, what do you need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Creator, for being here and giving us these messages. So May of 2020, what do we need to know? Virgo, May of 2020, Virgo. May of 2020. Something's already flipping, but I kind of want to pull them. So let's see. May of 2020. These ones are bigger, so it's kind of hard to. May of 2020 for my Virgos. What messages do I need to know? May of 2020. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, so we've got Grandmother Dragonfly Holds the Wisdom. Again, 39. Could be a number for you to play. So Grandmother Dragonfly Holds the Wisdom. So basically this is saying, like, you might think something is dead in the water. Like, this is the time to go back over a project. Maybe you started something in the past, you know, and then you put it down because you think you thought it wasn't going to work. But now might be the time to go back and rework it, because your ancestors are with you. Like, so if you have a talent, like maybe you used to write songs or something, and you have hundreds of songs but nobody's ever heard them, like maybe now's the time to figure out a new way to get back into songwriting. Like, there's something that you're supposed to not give up on. You're supposed to keep going forward with it, Virgo, and rework it, repackage it, repurpose it. Like, this is that Venus energy right here that's going retrograde. this is that time for you to repackage, repurpose something, redo something. And also, it is what you love. It's not something that you don't love. So you'll be doing what you love toward the end of May of 2020. So thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for subscribing and sharing. I'll see you next month in June. Peace.